Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. As per usual, we have to begin with our expedition here. 3 wins, sick. Got a bunch of boosts there. Unfortunately, still did not get the special item we're missing. Let's go to the Amarcian subcontinent and see about finding something there. But anyways, that aside, today we're returning to Titania. Very good, very good. So we're gonna head back on that way. These birds are so loud, man. Can you, like, not scream in my ear, please? We're gonna run back to Titania and regroup because, once again, we were unable to find Therion. We found the dragon instead. We have an exclamation mark, though, on the way back to the ship. That is strange. Wonder what's up with that. Obviously, we'll find out in a couple of seconds here, so let's see about it. Wait a minute. We've got the tree thing over here. And a chest that I haven't opened for some reason? The heck is up with this? Okay. Awesome, now we can geoboard around. I was told that there's some kind of a mini-game you can play to unlock different kinds of geoboards, so we're definitely going to be doing that when we get the opportunity, but for now we're just going to stick with what we got. Ah, it's the turtle.
Turtles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her. Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laffy set is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh?
Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thanks.
Alright then, cats or dogs? What kind of a skit could this be?
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep, but unbridgeable all the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together. Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Magilu and Eisen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand, so why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
And what makes you special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins.
I don't think it works that way.
I'm totally feeling the squirrel, man. Eisen has got it right. Squirrels for life. Nature's little speed bumps. Wait a minute. Oh. I was confused. I'm like, wait a minute. There's a tree in this area? I didn't think that this spot would have a tree for some reason, but whatever. Can't carry that. Unfort. I guess there's not much to do other than return to Titania. Keep wanting to say Titania, dang it. Titania. How, dang it. There's so many ways to pronounce the stupid word, now I'm just getting them all confused. Is there a chest over here that I haven't? Yeah, I haven't opened this one yet either. Can I open this one? It's probably a life bottle or an apple gel or something. Look at all these cats. Apple gel. Holy cow, so many of them. All right, well, I want to talk to this person over here to see about Code Red Demons. Still have that, still have the spider. And the serial killer tree that I wasn't able to find. I have to get to the Duval Forest for it. I really want that Hero's Ventite. Like, really badly. Although I'm not really sure where to find it. Anyways, Benwick. Let's move. We have places to be. The only place I can go is to Titania. Okay. Send me to this stupid forest next. What's happening here?
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
All right, then.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
Got another one of these bad boys. Hit that up. Very good. Whee! These things really are just all over the place. It's nice to finally have something to speed up our movements a little bit. But anyways, what's happening in here? Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I probably just need to rest for a while, so it wants me to go sleep somewhere. When Malakim are tainted by human-generated malevolence, they are transformed into dragons. I pressed X one too many times. The Exorcists use Malakim. How could they be unaware of such a thing? If Lord Artorias knows, why would he keep it a secret? I don't know. You're looking for Laphicet? I saw him heading down to the lower cells earlier. It's time I got a little shut-eye, too. Bienfu, give me the usual lullaby suite so I can sleep like a babe. Bien, do I have to sing for 3 hours straight every night? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Well, if Laphicet went towards the lower decks, Should go see if we can get a cutscene with him or something before we call it a night. Did he really just go all the way down to, like, Velvet Cell? Get some cat souls along the way, I guess, if nothing else. It's definitely a lot quicker thanks to this super cool fantabulagorical geoboard. I almost forgot the name of the thing. Is Laufeyset even down here? There's some pirates in there. Laufeyset, where are you? This might be a complete waste of time, but, you know, the only way we'll find out is if I go through the trouble of going all the way over here. What do we do? Curve right here, I think? And go down this way, maybe? This is where we found Rokuro's broken sword. And then this should go straight down to Velvet's prison. Yes. That sounds correct. Laufeyset, if you aren't down here, I'm going to be, like, mildly upset, man. You better be. Rokuro told me...
too hard now, Laufeyset. You hear me?
I hear you. I just...
All right, they are down here. I knew it. I didn't think Eisen would be here, but whatever. Hey there. How's it going?
I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Eisen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Malak, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helivis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
I didn't know that that's how it works for Malakim. I mean, I knew, like, you know, they got prayers and whatnot, they would bestow their blessings upon the area around them. But I didn't know that it didn't have to be explicitly prayers. Learn something new every day, I guess. But we're finally going back to Helivis, which means I can finally kill that stupid Bat Baron and get that aerial recovery Ventite that I should have had way back at the beginning of the game. It's only taken 78 years to be able to go back to that location. Also, that definitely was not optional, even though I thought it would be optional, so it's a good thing I went down there and all instead of trying to just find a place to sleep and then not do anything. So we're finally heading back to Northgand. I don't think we've been able to go back to Northgand since the start of the game when we first blew up Helivis. If memory serves me right. Which it may not, you never know with my memory. I have a horrible memory. Wait a minute. What's this chest? Why do I keep finding all these chests I haven't opened? What's up with that? Do. Do I hang a left up here or a right? I think it's a left. Maybe. I mean, we'll find out pretty quickly if I'm going the right way or not. Yep, it was this way.
Our next target is north of Helivis, near the Faldi's ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helivis.
With the mischief we got into last time, Getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helives right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Works for me. Exorcist and Malakim.
Hey, Eleanor. Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malakim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malakim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Eisen told me that we Malakim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malakim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Innominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Innominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Innominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Innominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the Daemonblight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why's your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Huh?
Okay, a letter. He's got glasses on?
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the Turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laphicet, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yup. You got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you. Dear Malak Laphicet, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Oh, dude. That's one of those rare moments where Bienfu redeems his entire existence because he's relatively funny at times. Is this is not, okay. I thought that might be a resting spot where we could maybe get some skits if we had any. I'm telling you, man, Titania is like is just skit central. But anyways, that was pretty good. What else was Bienfu supposed to write about? In letters like that, that's what you do, right? You message someone like, hey, here's what's happening with me, you know, and then normally you would say, like, what's happening with you, and then you get a letter back that the person would write about themselves, but whatever. Gotta calm down, the Eleanor, that's your name. This is probably another Class 4 island.